Are you not showing up for your business because you are not feeling aligned with your business anymore? Hi Beauty, I'm Andreia, personal brand mentor focused on supporting introvert femmepreneurs who wants to stop hiding behind their business, wants to make an impact but didn't start it yet because they don't have the clarity and the confidence to do so. Are you one of these introverts, entrepreneurs who feels that there is something more for you but you are not showing up because you are not feeling your business? I was just like that previously. This is my third business, the second one online, and every time I changed business it was because I was not in alignment anymore and I started over again from scratch. In my previous business, the second business I had, the first online business, I didn't show it up for the business in the first 3 years because I was struggling with a severe anxiety when I needed to show up on camera, and this was something I was struggling even before I had any business. But then I started to work on the anxiety. I started to understand how not showing up was affecting in a bad way my business, and I managed to overcome that and started to show up. And having an online business, I understood that there were plenty of things I needed to do, because until then I thought that only making my jewelry and posting online was what was needed for people to buy. But since I didn't show up and people didn't relate with me, with my personality, didn't know me from who they would buy, they didn't relate, and when I launched the collections, sales wouldn't happen. So when I started to show up, I started to realize how it was important, and I started to work on the back of the business, the structure and all the things. And I was very happy, and I love learning, and I was loving that. And since I started to show up for my business, other colleagues from the same industry and other industry started to come up to me to understand what I was doing differently, because they noticed something was different, and they were connecting with me, but they wanted to know what I was doing so they could do in their business also. And then after 9 years, 9 years no, because I I had 1 year struggling, thinking if I should let it go or not, but in those 8 years I enjoyed very much the business, the impact I was having in other women's lives, and I was feeling very fulfilled. But the more I was on the other part, the more it was growing my joy in that area, and I started to feel I was not in alignment. And when I was more comfortable and confident showing up for the business, I was not feeling like, because I felt I was not in alignment with the business. And probably this is also what is causing you not showing up for your business. Are you in an alignment with it? I realized 4 things in my business, and that made me start over. I was not in alignment with some of my values. One that is very deep and strong in me is freedom, and the business wasn't giving me that freedom. Every time I changed business, I changed places I worked, was also because of the freedom and the growth. And here I wasn't having the freedom I wanted. I had my own schedule, work schedule, but it wasn't giving me the freedom. Most of my family is very far from here, and I wouldn't go visit them because I couldn't leave the business. It depends on me being there making the jewels, I would spend plenty of time on the studio, and I needed to decide if I would create or if I would make other things, and plenty of time I didn't spend time with my family, the kids and my partner, and I would be in the studio. Then also life happens and we don't only have a business, we have a life. Many times I needed to leave work in the middle, and since I worked with a material that needed to be cooked, if I would leave the pieces raw, then I couldn't cook them later. Many times I wouldn't have the time. It was a slow process, and since many pieces weren't cooked at the time, then when I would go back to the studio, the pieces needed to go to the garbage. It was a waste of material, waste of time, energy, everything. Since I was helping other colleagues, I was enjoying so much that I realized I was spending more time helping their business than helping my own business. And still I was so happy to help them, and a little bit of people pleasing here. Although I was so very happy to see the results they were getting, in the same way I was getting frustrated because I didn't see my business grow, because I was not being consistent with it. And because I started to show myself, to use my voice, to share my beliefs and connect with people, I found that I felt the need to do more, to impact women in other way. I don't say a deeper way, because jewels can make a great impact on self-esteem, on self-confidence, on self-value of a woman, and also on their joy and their happiness. But I felt that I needed more, and that's why I started over, and that's why I wasn't showing up consistently for my business, because I wasn't feeling in alignment anymore. And it's not just with me that happens. I had already a client that worked with me on my mentoring. We were doing the mindset work and the self-knowledge work, because before we start going to the practical side of showing up, we do an internal side. We work on the mindset, we know on the self-knowledgement, and she realized that she wasn't showing up for her business, although she was quite comfortable on camera, just needed to make some tweaks here and there. But what happened is that she realized she didn't want that business anymore. She fell in an alignment. Recently I saw a coach. She has plenty success. I say success like this because success is different for each person, but she runs a multi seven figures business, and she recently said she is not starting over or quitting, but she decided to close many of her offers, and her team, she had a team with several individuals, and she decided to just keep one, and she's taking a sabbatical time for her, so she can understand what she really wants, to feel in alignment again. So today I leave you with this thought: do you feel in alignment with your business? Is your business speaking to you? Do you feel it? Or because you are not feeling in alignment, that you are not feeling the need, or you are feeling the why bother, and you are not showing up for a business because you don't see the point of it? Think about it. If you feel that some clarity, help would be good for you, you would appreciate it, I will leave in the comments and in the description a link so you can book a clarity call with me if you want. It's a free clarity call, so we can understand where you are and what you need to do to be in alignment with your business and start showing up with clarity and confidence. If you feel that this content was what you needed today, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so I can know you like this content and I can bring more of it, because I'm not doing this for me, it's for you, because I want to impact more lives and I want to impact in a way that is useful to you. The short channel is all about showing up for your business with clarity and confidence. I'm always saying that. What you need is here, and I will appreciate that you keep a close eye on the channel. See you soon.